Hello, I'm Minchman and today I bring you another video. Today, I build some Rohan houses. Today I'm going to show you one Rohan house, but I built on the second one that is not exactly the same, but it's exactly like the box art. So, there. The idea of these builds is to basically flesh out and give me some terrain for my display board, for my snow wolves. Check out that playlist. I'll put it, I believe, here is where it's going to pop up. I don't know. It's one of these ends. Yeah, one of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and this is sort of a review of the build. It for an as old as it is, I guess it's sort of okay-ish. It's not great, but it will do. All right, let's get into it. Starting this build, I basically build the entirety of the Rohan Middle Earth house, which surprisingly comes very well together, though there are some issues here and there. Main thing is a lot of like the joining bits are too small or don't fit well enough together, so you've got to trim down the tabs on the walls. During the process of this, I had to swap and change and test them all. They're all the same. Some joints just don't want to go together. It just doesn't want to be there. It don't want nothing to do with it. And it seems to be just like how it was molded. But other than that, house goes together well, especially if you do it in subsections where you go like the walls, then you do put the walls together when they're all completely dried. But other than that, they goes together pretty well. Now I did a little tinkering and made one of the side doors open because I like the look of it. But other than that, my main real convention is open the door and then I put this like front door entrance section on the end, on one of the short sides. Sort of like similar to how a church goes, but mine was a bit different. Because I've already made one that's exactly the same as how you're supposed to build it. Because I got two houses for my display board. So with that, I thought, mix one up. And so I did. I feel it went pretty well. It works out well. It looks good. Feels good. Hunky-dory. Though I do have a lot of problems. Like, one is with these roof pieces. They're very... how do I put this? Tricky to put together. And then when you do put together, there is supposed to be a like window for the top of it for along the roof. So similar is an extra window or another floor. The windows don't fit. Like the way they connect to the roof, they just don't work. Now I tried many combinations to try and get it to work. It just doesn't work. You have to use so much glue for it to even fit on there to like fit there sturdily that you lose all detail anyway. Like I had to swap my original house, Rohan house I used the extra thin cement, plastic glue, Tamiya thin cement, and then it just wouldn't hold strong enough that I was forced to use the medium thickness plastic glue just to get the house to work. Which personally is a bit of a bummer because it is a really good build. It just absolutely sucks to build. Like for this one here, I wanted to add an extra window because it was supposed to be, I'm making a winery for this, or a vinland, which is a Nordic sort of winery or brewery or whatever you want to call it. And my goal for this was literally build a house with extra windows so you could have ample lighting and then a chimney for the furnace. Because this is for my, again, display board. But as you can see, they do not fit and you can't go any closer to the edge. Now, even looking at the box, it's supposed to be on the ends. I checked both ends and they doesn't matter, doesn't work. It barely worked for the door in the beginning, which is a real big annoyance to me because it could have been built a bit better. I know these are older models and it's for the Middle Earth series of Warhammer, but even then, with the amount of how many plastic projects they do nowadays, and this is like good quality plastic. This reminds me very much of like later 9th edition models. It feels exactly like that. So they're still decent models. It's just putting them together sucks to no end. But if you're persistent enough and you can sort of work it in, like if you say since they're straw roofs, in real life they would put mud along the joints, like where the hay doesn't like join up properly, so you put mud along there to act as an insulator. And then you'd usually put more straw over the top, but they didn't always do that. So it kind of works out if you put like some texture paste along, just some like sterling mud along there to sort of make it look like it's like mud's there. But other than that, it just doesn't hold up to the rest of the models. Like I tried all over that roof to try and get it to fit in somewhere. It just doesn't fit. I even swapped around the tops of the roofs and mixed and matched until nothing worked. So it's really, it is a very disappointing style to go about, but it is what it is, as most say. But other than that, model looks good once you sort of work it into its mistakes, which is never a great thing, but here's what you got to do for this. But after that, it looks good. Just it is a bit of a disappointment. Wish they fit a bit better on the models, but they don't. So it really is just like figure it out. But other than that, happy with the model. I could have done probably more conversion work to them, but I didn't because I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, if you're gonna do the Rohan houses, absolutely be aware that the roofs aren't gonna work as well as advertised. Which, well, it's a bit of a what can you do about it, really? I either ugly seam line right there, and I did swap them around, swap sides, both ends. It's done in the middle. None of it worked. It really just did not like it. I will say, people will say, oh, look, there are divots in it. I did all of those divots. None of them worked. It just hated it. So you can't do much about it, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Army Painter Fur Brown, Citadel Base Dryad Bark, Citadel Base Wreath Bone, Citadel Base Wreath Bone, Army Painter Moon Dust. Citadel Base Dryad Bark, Army Painter, third round. Citadel Base, Triad Bar. Army Painter, third round. Army Painter, matte black. Model color, white glaze. Citadel Base, Wreath Bow. Army Painter, Dark 2. Citadel Technical, Sterling Matte. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And again, this is a bit of a review more so than a kit bash, as I only really just swapped around where pieces go, but it was more of a review. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and here are the review shots. Let's get